Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Alanis Morissette and the song that we are going to listen to right now. It is our first time single take. Honest reaction to it is titled Baba. It is a Patreon request of our patron Jeffrey. Baba.
I've seen them kneel with bated breath for their ritual. I've watched this experience raise them to pseudo higher levels. I've watched them leave their families in pursuit of your nirvana. I've seen them coming to line up from Switzerland and America. Kiss your feet. How long will this take for long? How long have we been sleeping? Till you see me hanging on to every word you say. How soon will I be holding? How much will this cost, girl? How much longer till you completely absolve me?
Baba. I didn't want to comment on Baba, the word, because I had a hint Baba should be the Baba that is used for gurus and things like that in India. We call them Baba for a very long time. Baba also means father in several languages. People call Papa, Baba.
And also means baby.
Yeah, also
In
young
certain,
children,
places.
boys generally people call them Baba, and Baba also was a term for grandfathers, either side. We called when we were younger Baba. So it's something paternal, someone higher than you, respectful term at times. And it is Alanis Morissette's view. She is not giving either negative or positive. She's just giving a view how she sees it, how it happens, how people are looking for enlightenment.
What in there seemed to be positive anyway?
I don't know. I'm saying not positive, not negative. I'm saying she left it
No,
hanging.
but what seemed to be positive and what wasn't negative?
She's questioning everything. She ended with a question mark. That's what saves it.
That's what saves her.
Yeah. So that question mark at the end of everything that she said. It's not a statement. It's a question mark that she said. That she's looking for she saw all of that happening, and each time there's a question mark at the end. It's everybody's right to question what is happening, why it is happening, how it is happening. There are some people who also believe in certain things, and they do believe in it very deeply, very strongly. Some people are not just believers, but they are also seekers, also learners who know it may be something much deeper, and I want to get into it, I want to learn about it and things like that. There was a time when it became more of a trend to look into spirituality. I would say that was the 80s, mainly 80s was dominated, and not because it was indigenous people from India were looking for spirituality. We always have it. Is something part of our life. That is what our spirituality has been right from the beginning of whenever this world started for us. For the land of India, spirituality has been the lifestyle of people. When people talk about Hinduism, the Babas and all those things, I know there are so many bad apples. They do try to earn money by faking it, by claiming certain things that are inhuman or something that is supernatural and things like that. But the way we live, the lifestyle of Indian subcontinent was later on became into the religion Hinduism. We don't have a religion. If a person, every other religion has to convert because they want to follow a religion. On India, if on this land, if you're born, you are practically just following the lifestyle of the people, and what you're following is ultimately is Hinduism or Sanatana.
What are your thoughts on why the Ave Maria was
I
told
don't know what was that about. She from Baba
confuse
to Ave
or
Maria.
to pretend or to show that it's not only about Hindu Babas?
I don't know from where came Ave Maria, because most people in India, those who are not Christians, they don't even know what Ave Maria
Either
would
it
be.
is what it is as a Christian reactor. It always amuses me that people have show that they have so much guts and so much presence of mind and so much courage to voice their opinion on things that are probably wrong with the church or with Christians or Christianity per se. And equally, people also like to write now about, in the last 2-3 decades, it has become more obvious that people also like to talk about things that are about the negative things or aspects of Hinduism or following the Hindu way of life, or Buddhism or following the Buddhist way of life, or Buddhist principles or Buddhist teachings. Yeah. People love to write and speak and discuss it. I'm yet to find people who have the guts. Perhaps Alanis Morissette will be the first after listening to this. Will have the guts to openly talk about Islam in a song. God knows there's a lot wrong with that religion too. Let's talk about that, and let's put in that Ave Maria in there at the end, just like you did here, to confuse people or to defend yourself. Oh, why are you not talking about that person or that religion or that Baba? Not Baba Ramdev, not this Baba, not that Baba, not Sadhguru, not Shri Ravi Shankar, not this person, that person. I'm talking about a priest. Either ways, I would love for an artist like Alanis Morissette to possibly wake up one day, since the issue of waking up also came in there, and write a song about what do you think, with the question marks at the end, about Islam? I'm yet to meet or come across a song
Those musicians.
or a topic taken up by someone who's well known little bit about or anti-Islam.
Well, that is called intolerance. If you do that, that also is racism, and that also is
That doesn't
hatred.
mean, that doesn't mean you're so scared that you don't talk about it.
All of this does not
If you-
mean hatred, intolerance,
just
and racism.
just because all us Hindus and Christians,
Are very
we are so
tolerant.
tolerant and we are okay with it, and we just discuss it in a reaction video or in our place, our public forum. It doesn't mean that you keep going against us, keep proving how bad it is to be a Christian or a Hindu, or how they maybe people only try to do this or that to you in the name of religion. You don't have to do it only with us. Take up Islam. Take up the problems with Islam.
I'm not talking about all of those bad apples that I mentioned and that she probably is talking about in this song. But when it comes to a Baba, what she's referring to here, a sage, a sadhu, is a person is unlike similar to the church settlement, how it is done with the priest. They cannot get married and things like that. But when it comes to real sadhus who don't even live in a proper hut or under a roof properly, they are nomadic. They keep going from one place to the other. They're in the seek of their own enlightenment, and if people talk to them, they wanted to learn something from them and things like that. It's a completely different thing once you become a sage in India, and it used to be a very big practice back in the days. Those people left their families. Like Gautam Buddha was the perfect example of a sage who leaves all of his attachment, all of the luxuries, everything that a human being needs for survival. All of those things, love, care, safety, security, money, food, drinks, everything they desert. That's what is called salvation, which is very difficult for people to abandon in their life when they are pretty young. And those people, when they walk that path, it's not easy. It's very easy to judge them. It's very easy to talk about them. But when you become that kind of a devotee, that's when a person is a devotee. We call ourselves devotees, but you are not a true devotee unless you have devoted in terms of real detachment and salvation. And then you are on the path of enlightenment. And I find it very, very foolish for the West to, what she was talking about is true. There are Western people, there are people from the West, they think by this tip or that tip, or by doing this change in my house, or by doing this small change in my life, I'll be able to be completely enlightened. I will be able to gain nirvana. I'm sorry, you won't be able to do it, because your lifestyle is completely different, and it requires a complete lifestyle change. If it is day, it has to be night. If it is up, it has to be down completely for you to get to that point. It's not easy.
And
Detachment isn't easy.
It's very easy to make comments after attending one spiritual retreat or two. It's very easy to make comments after watching a documentary or two on such subjects. Very easy to make a comment or a song or album even on such topics after watching a series of documentaries or watching a show or listening to a few people while over a cup of coffee telling you about their experiences at some spiritual retreat or ashram in India. Very easy to do that. What's difficult to do is what Kirti was just talking about. Then perhaps people will listen to you. Otherwise, your fans will listen because they themselves are in the same boat as you. Ignorant, arrogant, unknowing, and selfish. That's about it for this one. Goodbye.